The newspaper, The Oklahoman, is reporting that the wrong execution drug was used in a death penalty case in January. They say, quote, corrections officials used potassium acetate, not potassium chloride, as required under the state's protocol. Potassium chloride, which stops the heart, is the final drug in the state's protocol following a sedative and paralytic. Items used in Charles Frederick Warner's execution were sent to the office of the chief medical examiner, which performed an autopsy. The report said the office received 2 syringes labeled potassium chloride, but that the 12 vials used to fill the syringes were labeled single-dose potassium acetate injection. After receiving the first drug in the series, midazolam, Warner said, "My body is on fire," but he showed no other signs of distress and was pronounced dead after 18 minutes. It's not supposed to take that long, guys. There were also complications with Clayton Lockett. We covered that story not that long ago. He took 40 minutes to die. He was foaming at the mouth. He was seizing. It was so bad that they called off the execution after they had given him the lethal injection, because they're like, we don't know if he's going to die. We don't know what the fuck's happening, but we're calling it off, even though he might die any minute now. And he did die 40 minutes in. He was in excruciating pain for 40 minutes, seizing, foaming at the mouth. Then he died. And what does our genius Supreme Court say? Cruel and unusual punishment? Nah. Let it keep going. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? If that is not cruel and unusual punishment, you have the most twisted moral code I've ever seen ever. I mean, clearly that's cruel and unusual punishment. Now, again, people might say, yeah, but they, in one of these cases, they messed up the drug. So, you can't get mad at them for that. No, that's the exact reason to get mad at them and to get rid of the death penalty. Because sometimes mistakes fucking happen, because we're only human. So that's the point, man. I love it when people try to strawman people who are against the death penalty and act like, oh, you have sympathy for the person who raped 23 kids and killed them slowly. Of course we don't have sympathy for that person. That's a terrible person. Don't be ridiculous. Our point against the death penalty is sometimes you get the wrong people, which means you just committed murder, and sometimes you just fuck up and you inject them with the wrong thing and you torture them before they die. And if you do that, you did just violate the Constitution. And if you violated the Constitution, well then, you can't do it anymore. The whole idea is, so you're supposed to get the right people. Well, we don't. 4% of the time, according to one study, by the way. So we don't get the right people. So that means we've all funded as taxpayers murder because we killed the wrong person. So wait, doesn't that mean by your own logic, since we're responsible for the murder, we should also get the death penalty too? See, that's the paradox of the death penalty, and there's no escaping that because it's true. If you ever kill the wrong person, well, maybe you should die too, because that's what we do. If you kill people, then you have to die. So you just did that. I thought you were the moral person, but you weren't. You got the wrong guy. So should you get the death penalty? No, not me. No, never me. It's just you play with the logic whenever you run into a roadblock. Whenever you're proven wrong, you go, well, no, stop playing the game of logic now. See, it's just, the bottom line is it's not logical to kill people in 2015. Forget the empathy, forget, bro, like, do you not have a heart? Forget all that hippie shit. I'm telling you right now, logically we can't have it for the paradox I just described. Sometimes you inject the wrong thing, sometimes you kill the wrong people. It's over. If we want to be civilized, if we want to abide by the 8th Amendment, you can't have it.